All of my king, queen, gods, and goddesses. It is your boy Tarot with Waunstar. I gotta break it down to my beautiful Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node of Venus, or wherever it's at in your chart. Hey, salutations, great rising, great beautiful day, wherever you at. I hope it's filled with joy. I hope it's filled with abundance, growth, stability, everything that you need. Now, let's go ahead and do the disclaimer. This is a disclaimer. This is a general reading. Take it as it resonates. Now, if it resonates for you, make sure you hit that like, comment, subscribe, and share button. Now, if somebody else, look, if I can't be the reader for you, it's other beautiful people out there that can help you and assist you on your journey. Okay. Now, Virgo, the title of this one for this early rising is You Are Starting Over on a Fresh New Start. Again, you are starting over on a fresh new start. Shout out to Liz, shout out to Karen, shout out to Pinky, shout out to everybody who's coming in the building right now. I know I'm trying to wait for a minute. It was so short minute. I tried to do a video. I'm not gonna lie. I tried to do a video, but my battery went down. The spirit like, just go ahead and do it. So okay, now we're going live. So with that basically being said, again, you are starting on a fresh new start. Now, for some of you this morning, look, let's do something different now. For all of my Virgos and whoever's coming in, whoever's watching, what I need you to do, like what we're gonna do for February, yes, it's Black History Month for some of us. Some of us don't acknowledge it. Some of us don't even try to realize and remember some of this. Okay, now I'm gonna say one person. I'm gonna try to say one person throughout the day. I probably will forget, but on this one, first live of Black History in 2025. Arthur Ashe. Make sure y'all look up who Arthur Ashe is. Now, Arthur Ashe was a person who played tennis. I don't know much about him, but something made me want me to say it. Arthur Ashe, and some of y'all may need to look up Masamusa. I may say that name wrong. And then look up he's on the tip of my tongue. Marcus Garvey. That's another one that you may need to look up. Now, don't forget about Eli Whitney. I think Eli Whitney was the one who made the cotton gin, I believe. But we got a lot of things. Now, with that basically being said, hold on, because I feel like somebody. Okay, but anyway, has that basically being said, we're gonna shout out to everybody that's rocking in. I'm trying to see what's somebody got it looking like. Who is this? All right, now I don't know. All right, some of y'all now another one. Some of y'all may be in. Some of y'all may be hard for the money. Now, not only that, I can't understand it. I'm not even gonna try to get into it this morning. I'm not gonna let that stop me. So, with that basically being said, let's go ahead and get in prayer one more time. We got people in the building, and then we're gonna get directly into this thing again. The title of this one is "You Are Starting Over on a Fresh New Start." Okay, now. Again, spirit guys in the universe, we thank you for everybody coming to the channel. Lead us, guide us, give us the blueprint, the understanding towards our highest good and highest expectations. Now, anybody wishing to ill will mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally, what we're gonna do now, we'll take that. I say, man, I'm stay. Now I've done it earlier. Okay. Now here we go. Again, Virgo, you are starting a new point in your life as you are becoming more aligned with yourself. You are starting to accept the things that's good for you. You are no longer letting negativity. That's a good thing. You no longer letting that bother you. Do it still trigger you? Yeah, but you understand how to control your triggers. Now, not only that, you accepting things for how things are truly are going on in life. Even though some of you really don't want to end something with an individual or maybe a job, but it's a new start for you or something that you feel like may be stagnated in your life. You feel like how boys and men say you may feel like you at the end of the road and there's no turning back, or you may have decided to take that choice without turning yourself back when it comes to going back to the same type of people, same type of friends, same type of jobs. Everything is starting off new for you. Now, I feel like with this new starting point that you got in your life, it is a new beginning. You, again, a fresh start, like a clean slate. Now, some of you are moving away and walking away from manipulative energy as you are learning and being more guided to deal with these type of deceitful type of individuals. Now, even though some of you really don't want this to end like a career or relationship, you are starting to begin the ending cycles of the learning lessons that needed to be addressed to you when it comes to you and even people within you. Okay. Now, you also may be experiencing some setback from these lessons where if you was up here on a high pedestal, some of you may drop down a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. Even the best of us even had a little setback. Let's say you was working at 27 and somebody sabotaged you and your 27 an hour went down to 22. That's what setback I'm talking about. Or maybe if you went to somebody with high expectations in a relationship, spirit may have to set you back a little bit to get somebody just a little bit lower that can be more divinely equivalent to what you need to be. Now, with that basically being said, let's keep going. Someone may be trying to steal your light and positivity away from you. You are truly inspired by doing the things you need to do to get back in your boss energy. That's again, some of you went through the healing aspect. Some of you went through the trials and tribulations of understanding yourself, understanding your and no tolerating yourself. You are also learning how to endure with people that you normally don't like to get along with. You went through them lessons of how to deal with individuals. Even when you gave them the benefit of the doubt, you learn how to move forward, understand the lesson, and move on. Now, not only that, Virgo, you are looking at different ways of a problem. Like you are the problem solver, but now you are starting to see some type of conflict. And the more you remove yourself and focus on you instead of dealing with this conflict, the more you are starting to progress from feeling like you at the lowest point into an energy like never before. So I feel like some of you getting out of this rock bottom feeling, some of you getting feeling out in the cold or left out or feeling like nothing else is going to be better for you. You just feel like you at your lowest of your lows. Spirit want me to tell you right now, it's okay to feel like that because you in the unknown. You don't know what spirit finna do for you. Like on this rising, you don't know when you get up early this rising, spirit may pour it in somebody's heart to turn around and buy you lunch this morning, pour it in their heart to give you that gratitude or that inspiration that you need to get you back to where you need to be in your life. Now you're releasing a lot of pain that has caused you major delays, and you're releasing a lot of things that has hindered you. There's nothing wrong with that. You are understanding. Now, oh Lord, here she go. Now, only that you are releasing the pain that caused you major delays. You are progressing from career choices, and you may be on a whole new career path. This may be confusing for you because you are so used to being in control. You are so used to being on top of your A game when it comes to a new job or a new life path or a new choice. You done had the experience, but this newness is coming in again. It's a fresh slate. You no longer have that stagnated emotions feeling. You no longer have that depressed feeling when it's dealing with friends or dealing with people because you done got rid of the old and now the new one's coming in that's going to help you grow, or you're going into a new light that's going to help you shine and do everything you got to do. Deuce, what is you doing? Now, not only that, I feel like right now, even though you are no longer in emotional stability and you accepting people for who they are, why you accepting you and you are moving swiftly into a whole new light, you are truly leaving a lot of people behind, right? And with this sacrifice, you are making a career decision to create yourself into a healing phase instead of being in the conflicts as you are taking actions as well. Deuce, move out the way. Action as well of you making some type of change for you to be great. So with that basically being said, oh, here we go. Now I knew I was gonna have one. What I'm talking about, look at the title, baby girl. Hold on. Let me deal with you right quick. Deuce, move. Deuce, can I do it? Thank you. Dude's trying to save whoever you is. All right. Now, that ended that. Let's go ahead and continue going into this reading. Now, again, we already done the prayer. We done them. Let's go ahead and get a meditation. Let's get directly in this thing. I've done the downloads. Forgive me. Now, hold on, just 1 second. Let me put Deuce upstairs. Come on, Deuce. Sorry about that, Virgo. I know it's early in the rising. Some of y'all getting ready for work. My little companion, he wanted just a little attention, so I had to put him back. So, with that basically being said, I'm sorry about that. We back up into this thing. Now, let's go ahead and get a prayer. We're gonna work on consciousness today. Okay. Now, consciousness is gonna be wisdom, clarity, and concentration. This is what is gonna help you in releases tensions in your face, throat, and shoulders, bring breath and awareness to the third eye chakra, improves mental clarity. This also helps you with intuition, and it also help you understanding about the small detail things in life that with the naked eye can't see, but the spiritual eye can. Okay, so what we're gonna focus on: consciousness guides me to true clarity and freedom. Consciousness guides me to true clarity and freedom. So let's breathe in. Okay, breathe in. Positive energy, positive light, full abundance to your highest good and understanding. Now hold it and release out all the negativity, all the stress, all the worries, all the doubts, all the concerns. Anything that's not for you, we letting it go. Very good. Breathe in. Positive energy, positive light, full abundance to your highest good and understanding. Now hold it and release out all the negativity, all the stress, all the worries, all the doubts, all the concerns, anything that's not for you. Very good. One last time, breathe in. Consciousness guides me to true clarity and freedom. Consciousness guides me to true clarity and freedom. Hold it and release out. Consciousness guides me to true clarity and freedom. Consciousness guides me to true clarity and freedom. Ashe, Ashe, Amen. Namaste. Let's get on into this thing, okay? So, shout out to everybody. Shout out to my A1 Day One. Shout out to everybody who's up in the building. Shout out to the people that don't know me, the people that do know me, even the troller. Shout out to you because you're going to be in and you're going to get kicked right on back out. So, be respectful at. All right, now here we go. Sorry about that. Some reason we haven't. All right, now here we go. Sorry about that. Some reason we having technical glitches and stuff like this. I don't know what's going on. Okay, can y'all see me? Okay, yeah, we back live. Okay. Now, Virgo, what we got for you is the Ace of Wands basically being upright, clarified by the Seven of Swords basically being in reverse. So it is letting me know right now for this new starting point, you are being more inspired to remove yourself for anything that is hurting you or anything that's trying to manipulate you. Now, I feel like you may be dealing with some type of person. Now, it could be a air sign or a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, Gemini, Aquarius, Gemini. Now, I feel like you are starting to learn the lessons from the newness that is coming into your life, okay? Now, not only you are finding the newness in your life, you are also starting and being more inspired to go through the personal transformations that you need into your life, especially if it's dealing with love, especially if it's dealing with friendships. Now, this manipulation, this deceitful ways that somebody may be around you, may be having, you are starting to understand how to pour all the emotions in you again. You got a new actions that you are taking with a new way of you holding your emotions when it comes to people that you know that's going against the grain against you or somebody that's trying to hinder you a lot. Now, again, I am sensing that with this manipulation energy that you may have been hanging around in for so long, it did deplenish your soul. Like it withered you away. Like I feel like some of y'all was giving a lot of energy, maybe into a person, a lot of energy, maybe into this job with nothing in return. And now you starting to understand with this new starting point that you are having, you are no longer letting nobody stress you out in that particular manner. Now, with your soul, you start to understand the messages. You may be having a lot of dreams. So if you're having dreams about a significant other in a dream that you are dealing with or a friend that's close, pay attention to their dream. That is your body going off with some type of alert system that's the energy is telling you that something's not right if you are dreaming about this individual. Now, I feel like right now, the situation that may be going on, it may be your attitude getting in the way. Okay. Now, when I say your attitude getting in the way, it may have been blocking you from something large, or somebody may have been blocking you from maybe something large that's in your life. Now, this can be a stability. This can be somebody trying to block you from emotional happiness. But I'm sensing that the more you get into this attitude, the more depressed that you feel about something. It may be something that you couldn't accomplish. It may have been something that you can't fill out in your life, or it may be something in your life that may be creating a lot of disputes and creating a lot of turbulence off of you understanding, or no, off of you seeing that the challenges may be a little bit too much for you to handle. Now, this can be a person that you may be dealing with, you can love unconditionally and still out there doing what they doing and don't care about how you feel. This can be a job knowing that what you are worth is way more, but by you being so experienced, they may not want to give it to you and maybe trying to push you out the door. But whatever it is, Virgo, across watching, whoever's watching, you are going through the challenges of understanding how to birth something new. Now, it may be a challenge for you, so some of y'all be careful that even though you on a new journey, somebody else may be in your life that's filled with secrets and illusions. Now, I can say if you are dealing with somebody and they may be in and off, for my men, or yeah, for my men and even for my women, if they may be a little offish and this, that, and the other, I feel like right now I feel like right now the main thing that be going on for you in your life is that you are trying to birth something new, but with all this responsibility, you are no longer trying to fall into play or anything that's not suitable. You don't want to be confused, even dealing with your challenges of all this hard work that you're trying to put in and this new way of you trying to birth something out of the unknown. Okay, now I can say birth out of the unknown because some of y'all don't have this experience of dealing with this, even though you learned the lessons, or maybe you just went through a transitional healing phase. But this newness that you you are seeking, you are no longer holding any type of baggage when it comes to people that's around you. Now you learn how to balance yourself. You learn how to take care of your emotions and this, that, and the other. But I am sensing you still doing research when it comes or getting some type of information about how to love somebody properly or getting somebody to love you the way you want to be loved. Now, I am sensing though, with this new start, you may be hanging on a little bit to something and it's mentally keeping you stuck. Again, we talked about this in the last reading. I feel like some of you may be hanging on to somebody who's not good for you. You may be hanging on to some ways of behavior patterns within yourself that you may not like, that you are starting to get rid of. Now, mental bondage, I feel like mentally and logically, somebody had you stuck for so long where you couldn't express yourself and you had to put a stop to it with any type of action going in that type of way. People are trying to swiftly keep you on your heels or do something sporadically very fast to keep you off of the main agenda of what you need to do in your life. And even though you start to realize all of this baggage, even though you let it go in the challenging stage, you are starting to even understand, even during these challenges, how to take nothing and turn it into something, how to take energy that is negative and transmute it into something positive that's going to help you grow and understand the lessons instead of keep dealing with the same people that's around you. Why keep dealing with Didi and Bobo if they're going to turn around and keep crossing you out, this, that, and the other, and you know they're crossing you out? That's just like an analogy of somebody on a bike, right? Like I'm on a bike, and let's say you the bully. So if I know you've been bullying little kids on this bike, and I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt, and I'm just riding my bike, and you like, hey, come in, and I come around you, and I know you a bully, but I wouldn't think you do it to me, and you push me off my bike. Okay, I asked you what you do that for because I felt like it. Okay, I hop back on my bike the next day, come around. I'm sitting up there still giving Bobo the benefit of the doubt because while I'm riding, I know he just pushed me yesterday. But I choose to continuously be around Bobo when he say come here again. So when he say come here again, I go around again, but I'm a little more tense, but I got my guard up. But now Boo Boo pushed me off the bike again. This is day two. So what I'm saying, Virgo, is you starting to understand a pattern of individuals. You know Bobo pushing people off the bike, and you know Bobo done push you off the bike. Why you gonna go back around Bobo for the third time to get pushed right back off the bike? So what I'm saying for you is, even though you have went through challenges over and over and over, dealing with people that are done you wrong, dealing with people that done probably cheated on you, dealing with people that probably done lied to you in your face and said they was here and doing this and doing that and third parties and this, that, and the other, you start to understand about Bobo, which is the deity of these people that you are dealing with. And now, even though you start to be more defensive, you start to understand that, hey, I'm not really at rock bottom, or why I'm putting myself and allowing myself for Bobo to keep putting me in these situations that I'm putting myself in. And two, why am I allowing Bobo to do it again? Some of you have understood the lessons that when it comes to you and prosperity, even during your challenges, you have transmuted that energy. Okay, Bobo, like you transmuted it. You like, okay, Bobo push me. Okay, I know now if I don't be around Bobo, I can't get pushed off the bike. I know instead of going down this street, if I feel like really dealing with Bobo and tired of dealing with Bobo, I'm gonna step up to Bobo and just hit him with a rock and keep going. But you're not like that. You're like, okay, it's options. So you transmuted that energy like I can go down this way, I can go this way, I can go this way, I can go this way. If I go this way, I'm gonna have some time embrace my challenges and my fears. So I feel like for some of you, you got tired of going the alternate routes. You try every different aspect in life, maybe to love somebody, or maybe to try to cope with somebody at a job, or maybe try to even cope with yourself for the things you don't like. But it's just that one day you just got fed up, Virgo. You like, I'm tired of going down around this block and this block. So you went straight down and went back on your purpose. But every time you go on purpose road, there go Bobo right there ready to hit you. So you know what you done this time? You like, I know Bobo was finna try to push me off this bike. Bobo gonna try to get me close. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. I know Bobo tactics. So when Bobo be like, hey, come here, you're like, I'm not coming to you. And then you started to take off and just be focused on your journey and moving fast. Guess what? Bobo was a big bully. Bobo didn't have the stamina to catch you. So all the times you've been going through, you turn around now, sped right past Bobo. That means you are going past your problems rapidly fast without even seeing the problem of what you need to address. So let's say the next day. So you got tired. Now you're going straight. Now you rushing to get through. You tired of rushing because you can't enjoy yourself for Bobo putting you in fear. or somebody putting you in fear of doing something that they ain't supposed to do to you. Okay. Now, so this day, you like, okay, Virgo, you riding on a bike, you see Bobo. You know Bobo's been pushing kids down this bike now for the last 2 months. Now you see Bobo come to you, hey, come here. Hey, Bobo, I ain't even finna let you keep pushing me. Man, what's wrong with you, man? I know. But Bobo got a tactic. He like to deceive people. He like to manipulate and get inside your mind. Virgo, you are standing up for what you believe in, not letting anyone get inside of your mind, not letting anyone dictate your path, your journey. You are no longer letting anybody get through all of this BS of this rubbish dealing with you, because now you starting to understand that this is not your fight. And once you start taking yourself and standing up, you stand up to a person who treated you wrong. For example, Bobo, you are the person that may have cheated on me. You know what, Bobo? I just want to say I thank you for what you've done, because you showed me a lesson on how not to deal with people like you. Transmutation of energy. Now, this could be Bobo that don't cross you out. All right, Bobo, I'm going to be real with you. Normally, I'll be an old individual vessel and be ready to go in the box with you. But you know what? It is what it is. I understand who you are as a character. I understand who you are as an individual. So you start to live your life, but you are stepping up to what it is. And now Bobo turn around, don't like the point that you don't call Bobo out, because Bobo now got to see his real and CC inside of himself. So this is when Bobo get mad. I hope y'all taking this analogy very strongly. Okay. Now, even though when Bobo get mad and want to charge at you now, and you already done conquered your problem. So now, if you look back and see Bobo, you will be more back in fear, because Bobo is chasing you. But what you doing, Virgo? You are allowing spirit. And now as you are allowing spirit, you are getting faster and faster on your journey. You don't went through cycle after cycle, pain after pain. You endured it. You don't overcame it. Relationships got hurt. You endured it. You transitioned. You overcame it. When it comes to your personal self, you looked at your fears. You looked at what you thought you couldn't do. You tackled it. You accepted it. You conquered it, and you move forward. So when it comes to you today, on this day right here, don't feel mad when anybody try to come to you the wrong way. You look at them. You smile at them. You embrace it. Because what you embracing is the deity within that person, not the person like, hey, I see you. I know who you are. Thank you. And move on the other direction. They're going to look at you like, what the hell is they talking about? But what you're doing is like, energy. I see you. I check you. You may not be, this person may not know who they are, but I see you, and I'm calling your spirit out. So spirit, be removed away from me in my presence every time you come in. And that's how you be this individual in this light. So when you are starting over, because a lot of people have made you go through this point, but it ain't your fault. You had to understand about allowing yourself not to be so high and mighty. You have to allow yourself to stop allowing people to think they're high and mighty and stop putting people on a pedestal. You understood the cautionary procedures when it comes to things that you need in your life, things that you need to grow, and now you still being this prosperous energy that's out there in the world. Nothing is not stopping you now, because you have understood the lessons from the past. You are now in your recent, and you know you dictate your life to create your perfect future. Can I get a ashe on that one? Now, not only that, you are starting to be this star. And this is what spirit wanted you to be the whole time. The more you started shining and understanding and putting hope in spirit and being and letting spirit guide you down the road that you need to be, the more you started to stay committed to build a home. And when I say a home, I'm not talking about a worldly home or a home that we see in the material. We talking about a divine spiritual home. We talking about you building your temple where nobody can't touch your energy. Or every time you walk in a room, people are intimidated. Millionaires and billionaires see little bitty old you hop in a room, and they are gathered to you. They see the light that you carry. They see how you are shining and how you being beautiful and how you being abundant. But Virgo, you got to start believing that you are this beautiful light. People see you how you are. You got people around you that can't even touch you and can't even phase you anymore. You got homegirls and homeboys that's scared to be around you because you read through everybody so well. So Virgo, continue to work on your home, your temple, your spiritual family, your spiritual self. You be committed to everything that you got to do, because sometimes it'll be a frustrating day. And I know some of y'all getting up talking about, man, I got to do this same routine. I'm getting up early in the rising. I'm making my coffee. I'm getting my kids together. I'm trying to get myself together. I've got this problem of the day, that problem of the day. Virgo just started to be like, you know what? It's a beautiful day. I'm gonna let the universe take care of it because it's out of my control. Whatever happens, I know it's for a reason. And whatever goes on in my life today, I'm gonna transmute whatever negative energy. If somebody wanna call me and talk about why you ain't been on the mountain and da da da, baby girl, I ain't got time for it today. Or somebody trying to call your phone, dang, baby girl, where you know what, boo boo? I can talk to you later, but right now I don't have time today. You got time to focus on yourself. You got time to make better choices and better judgments in this beautiful rising of whatever time frame that you in. Today is the day of now. You no longer being frustrated with individuals that you know that is not helping you. Today is the day that you're gonna finally step over that final hurdle that you need within dealing with actions and conflicts to this new cycle. You are no longer being stressed out, letting people pick inside of your mind. You are no longer letting people win by any means. You are creating the changes within yourself to logically see things in a different light, and you are communicating this out to people, and they don't like it. Thing about it is, you stop pouring your energy and stop putting effort in those that kept you in mental bondage. Ashe, Ashe, Amen. Let's see what else that we got. Spirit guides in the universe. What else do we have for Virgo? What are some of the challenges for Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus. Crosswatcher. Now I feel like some of y'all right now, emotionally, you've been making the right changes that you need to get away from this Five of Swords type of energy. We just talked about somebody trying to pick inside your brain and this, that, and the other, and now you finding ways to get up out of this. Excuse my language. Now, excuse me. Now, not only that, you are no longer letting people stab you in your back. You started having a mental clarity to see when somebody's trying to deceive you, or when somebody think you being naive. You are no longer being in the poverty state, in the poverty mindset of being left out in the cold. You are no longer feeling like you all alone and you abandoned. Virgo, you are starting to move forward, and when you are moving forward, you are no longer being confused about so many people around you that's been trying to give you the and trying to give you energy and this, that, and the other. You not receiving it back in the return. Let's flip it. You giving out the energy and they trying to receive it and they not reciprocating. You are no longer dealing with that. What you are basically dealing with is that you hold the efforts and you hold the inspiration and you hold the tools and the resources for you to keep pushing forward away from these individuals that want to keep making broken promises in your life and want to keep trying to lead you down this road real slow, who is not there. So you own this fresh start, and this start that you own is going to help you grow and it's going to help you glow. Everything that you feel like is unjustified, you have let that go, because now you're starting to be more determined and more inspired to do things that you got to do. And I love your willpower has whipped back to the spot that it needs to be, about you pushing forward, not thinking about what people do, how they do it. You're moving forward, even though when they be like, Virgo, won't you come and chase me and do the same things that I do toxic? Let me go on and come back to you. Like, man, I'm not even dealing with that toxic stuff right now. You know what? I done dealt with that so long. Spirit done showed me the lessons dealing with you and how you want me to be inside your life and then be out your life and be back in your life and then you're gone and this, that, and the other. You ain't got time for that. I ain't got time for it. Go ahead and you jump out of my life and make sure you double dutch your ass on father on the other side of the park. You know, you don't want to even double dutch with them no more. Now the thing about it, now they talking about, Virgo, I miss you, and Virgo, I didn't know it was gonna be like that, and this, that, and other. You like, man, okay, it's cool. I'm not even worried about anything about that, because the life that I'm on a whole new journey and a life path dealing with me. So what if you want to go out and this pattern say, let's say on Tuesday, like you want to say on this pattern, like on Tuesday, you want to turn around and I know your pattern of you doing this, that, and the other, and this, that, and this, and this, that, and that, and what you want to do. I know on Tuesday you do this, that, and the other, that, this, and the other, because I've been watching you do this, that, and the other. You think some people think Virgos are slow. Virgos just let you do it because they want to see the rhythmic pattern of how you always operate. Some of y'all don't even know that. But then when they know, when that time coming frame and you doing this, that, and the other, and you want, and now they want to know why Virgo ain't blowing me up no more. Why Virgo ain't doing this? Because Virgo secretly doing something else somewhere else for some of y'all. Small few of y'all doing this. Small few of y'all, and this some of my women, and I ain't gonna lie, I don't want to call y'all out, but some small few of y'all is doing this. Y'all already know they out there doing this, that, and another, and you dipping getting your little ice cream too. But Virgo, when is gonna be the time you're gonna get tired of having that stale ass piece of cake right there beside you? That cake been expired. That cake been overdue. You still keeping that cake around there, and it's creating mold and all of this around, and it's creating the atmosphere and the environment around you to be molded. So it's whoever's doing this dirt and this, that, and the other is creating you to act just like them, and you not like that. So best thing for you to do is keep flowing And that's what you've been learning for the last 3 months. Some of y'all been learning how to flow with yourself, how to be more in tune with you, not more in tune with your significant other, not in tune with your boyfriend, not in tune with your girlfriend, not in tune with your husband, not in tune with your spouse, but you've been in tune with yourself. And when you start getting in tune with yourself, that is the way you know what, Bebob, I'm gonna keep you on there because y'all this close. And I'm sorry, I watched something real quick. I had to read it. Thank you so much. Now you the first person to say something that's very inspirational dealing with us. Okay, so I'm gonna keep you. Now only that. So the good thing about that is you are starting to understand the major lessons when it comes to a lot of people that's in your life that you let close. Now this can be a lover. You start to understand more about the manipulation tactics that people carry. Make sure y'all hit that like button. We got 97 and 29. That don't make no sense. Give me 50. Now, not only that, you are starting to understand about these relationships. You are starting to understand about how people and they manipulate you and how they try to gaslight you and secretly do things behind your back. You allowing the universe to bring all of this to you. Some of you are no longer looking for this. Some of you are no longer trying to push forward, dealing with individuals that's toxic, individuals that's low vibrational, or individuals just don't even know who the hell they are as an individual. You starting to understand who you are. You are starting to understand everything that you are doing. And even if somebody doing you like this and you're a cross watcher, you shouldn't allow this to happen as well. So for me to close this out, I ain't going to close it out. Let's see what else we got. I ain't going to close it out yet. It's real early. It's in the rising. Now, I feel like some of you are starting to allow things without even getting the clarity of what you need. Okay. Now, I feel like some of you may have a photographic memory, and some of you have photographed somebody's lives that's been around you, or photographed something that didn't come into fruition, and you have let that hinder you because you are because you've been thinking about it. Now, whoever had you in a third party situation, I feel like you removed yourself out of it because you are no longer putting the effort or the energy or the time to feel like you number two. And now let me tell y'all another thing about Virgos. Virgos don't like being number two, baby. It's all or nothing with a Virgo. And you better give Virgo all of them so they can give you all back, or Virgo gonna give you 60%, which is not even all. You may think it's all a Virgo, and it's only 60%. But when a Virgo get tired, when a Virgo fed up, don't they gonna cut you off real fast. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Now, when a Virgo get fed up, baby, I'm just saying, when Virgo get fed up and they be exhausted and tired of going back and forth with you in this long journey of giving energy and nothing reciprocated and this, that, and the other, man, you got to walk out in the cold. And the more you starting to walk out in the cold, you being just like L'Oreal. You got your name because you get cut off. And then that's when you feel like you abandoned. So even though when people try to come around you and make you feel the energy that they don't want to be in, so they portray it on you, guess what you do? You cut them straight off. Mm. And you leave them out in the cold. Guess what? There's nothing I'ma do about it. Sit, girl. Now, not only that, the page of the page of pentacles. Now you'll feel like you are being no more. You are not being addicted to anybody. So any infatuation that you had with somebody, you no longer doing that. You no longer dealing with any type of drama, any type of pain, anything like that. Like you let all of that go. Once you got the information that you need, you will no longer want to feel like you hopeless, feeling like you in the spell, feeling like you falling apart, feeling like you out in the cold, feel like you not no longer doing that because the cycle's been completed. You've been keeping your mouth shut half the time because some of y'all been quiet because your mouth had to transform. And there's nothing they can do about it. See, you had to understand the lesson of vanity and ego, Virgo, and I love it. You understood this is what some of this stagnation, this was some of this setback was, okay? Even though you no longer being exhausted, you have started to find the unity within your masculine and feminine energy within yourself. You are starting to find a balance instead of letting things trigger you while being out in the cold. You decided to start taking care of yourself. And that's what I love about it. February is self-perseverance, self-love month. You can love yourself, you can love a family member, you can love your partner. But what you're gonna do in February, even though you're no longer gonna be dealing with this because you're tired of dealing with third party situations that make you feel like you're sinking and you despair, you're not good enough and putting you in all that hindrance. You let all it go, and then you like, I'm no longer infatuated with you, boo boo. The chemistry that we had between us is no longer there. My emotions have fallen off from you. The reason my emotions fell off because I got tired I'm getting tired of being rejected. You getting tired of going through the losses with people, and you've been going through this for cycles. This is why this new journey that you on, you are no longer going through unexpected storms. You see how many storms you done had to go through for a cycle to close? Because sometimes we let our ego, and that's why I said that vanity and pride got out the way for you. You learned for what you needed to learn. And you also understood that you had to let some people go way probably back in summer. And now you starting to understand. It took you a minute. It's okay. Took a minute. Now, spiritually, you are starting to heal. You hold the energy to heal, okay, Virgo? This journey that you're on. Now you are starting to attack your. Now I'm not gonna say attack yourself. You starting to battle yourself. Someone looking at you looking at your own reflection, or you dealing with the things that's dealing with you in order to become a new individual. You are changing. You are no longer being in one type of energy. You are transmuting into a whole new vessel. And the more you start to transmute into this whole new vessel from these spiritual attacks, is making you a stronger individual. So this is why when you walk by, people see you be like this. See, people see you floating around. But what you feel yourself in the spiritual aspect, you feel like you're sinking apart, and you not. You only thing the challenge is for you, baby. You had to go back and be rooted from the choices that you made, and these divine choices to put you spiritually back rooted into where you need to be. You're going back in your spiritual tradition, and what you're doing, you are aiming high, and you are not letting nobody else deceive you or take you off your voyage. So, with that basically being said, continue to tackle over the demons that you face within you. Continue to attack the demons that's within other people that try to come against you. You calling them out, you going over your fears, and you going out and beyond. So with that basically being said, I'm not gonna be with y'all too long. Now I will bring a video out later on today, and I may come back live. It just depends on how I feel. Okay. Now, so with that basically being said, peace, love, and light, love, and peace. Make sure you hit that like. Make sure y'all hit the like button. We got 106 and 39. So y'all love the video to come in and get the information. Just hit the like button. Now, not only that, I deserve a fulfilling, well-paid, exciting career. I deserve a fulfilling, well-paid, exciting career. For some of y'all in the career field. Affirmation. Ashe, amen. Namaste. Salah. I receive money every day. I receive money every day. Ashe, amen. Namaste. Salah. I love money and money loves me. I love money and money loves me. Ashe, amen. Salah. Now, with that basically being said, if you want a personal reading, text me, get at me. We can make that happen. Now, I'm going to say this. I'm not going to post this, okay? So you got to be on my live to get this. I'm going to do a February special. I'm only doing a February special for short readings, okay? Now, $25 short reading. You got to type in like I want a love reading. It's only for love reading because it's February. Now, we're gonna disregard that 35. So let's say $25 short reading again for February, but everything else is gonna be regular on what it needs to be. So with that basically being said, I want to say peace, love, and light, love, and peace. I love you, God love you, universe love you. You on a fresh new start. You woke up this rising, you feeling good. Now, if you got negativity that you had yesterday and you brought it in today, take a time out and say, Spirit, remove that out of my life because that was yesterday. That was my past. I'm focused on my present, going towards my future. Now, if anybody try to do anything wrong on this day, be like, hold on, whoa, baby. That's not the energy that I want to be in. You know what? I respect you. I admire you, but I need to remove myself till I get myself together. People may look at you like you crazy, but you're removing yourself from any conflict. So peace, love, and light, love, and peace. I love you. God love you. Universe love you. Make sure you love yourself. That's the most important thing on the channel. Ashe, amen, baby. Namaste. Yeah.